Last time on Dawn of Harmony, 4 chosen ponies were brought together. The Earth Pony Iron Flower, the Unicorn FreeStyle, and the Unicorn Gadget HackWrench, and the Pegasus Scarlet Nocturne. Together, they were to help bring peace back to the war-torn Equestria, selected by Princess Celestia herself to do this job. Although a little unsure how to start, they immediately looked into helping the refugees in the new Canterlot, and were quickly told that several had gone missing. After an investigation, they found out that diamond dogs had been kidnapping the people for slavery. And although one member of their party, FreeStyle, was temporarily disposed as being caught herself, the rest of the party were able to fight off some of the dogs and open up peaceful negotiations. The party is then retired for the night, quite worn out from good combat, and the next day has rolled around. So, welcome back everyone. You all waking up in your individual rooms the next day. What's going on?
I think I'm in that dumb tent because I gave my room to
You
that.
were given another room.
Okay.
Everything was worked out.
Alright.
There's 1 or 2 extra spaces I could give you, but
I think I'm feeling a little better after a previous success and a good night's sleep. Hopefully I don't roll any more nat ones today.
that's unavoidable.
That is unavoidable.
I hope I don't roll any nat ones.
Alright.
You all can roll all the ones you want.
Sorry, Iron. Your dice can't make that promise.
I'm just gonna, yeah. I might just be the grouchy one of the group. We'll see.
Yeah.
Me, I'm going to wake up kind of sore, considering what I was doing for the Diamond Dogs.
You're all probably a little worn out. You, the 2 unicorns especially, since physical labor is not your specialty more than likely, neither is combat.
Though I definitely, I definitely feel a little stronger after pulling that cart for some time, and I do have a little more respect for Diamond Dogs too.
That's a good
after
start.
that.
Alright, is anyone just sitting around a little bit?
I'm looking for food.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
You're basically, if you go out and everyone goes looking for food, you're pointing to a mess hall where the guards are, more or less, and it's a very simple meal, but
You don't get a banquet?
no.
Calm down, Scarlet.
Like,
That's for.
Did stuff.
You
That's
did
after
something that is still technically being resolved.
We're in the middle of a war. There's rationing going on.
Kind of.
They don't just hand out banquets for every Joe Blow that completes the quest.
Especially in a refugee camp.
Calm down, Scarlet.
Tiny steps.
We'll get a banquet sooner or later. But for now, we gotta make do with what they're giving us.
Pretty much. Yeah, you guys are... the guards, for the most part, seem to just be keeping a distance from you as well. But you guys kind of have if you all gather together eventually at one table, there's food there. You guys just gonna sit there quietly?
I'm gonna tell them, I'm actually kind of happy you guys left me behind. I mean, Diamond Dogs don't have it easy. I mean, especially with being pretty greedy. But I mean, come on. If I were forced to dig for gems for like the rest of my life, I'd probably be a little cranky too whenever somebody talks.
Fair enough.
Maybe just because you talk too much.
Gadget.
So you're all just sitting there quietly?
I am.
Fair enough.
I'm making rude comments. Apparently.
Well,
I'll throw something at you with my ponykinesis later.
I will catch it.
Then we'll play catch.
after a minute or two, a guard does walk up to you and he just looks at you all, and Princess Celestia would like to see you in the throne room as soon as possible. And he just walks away.
Can I actually show up to the throne room?
You just get up and leave?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Alright.
You guys get there, and once again, this makes your throne room. Celestia is sitting there. Seems to be doing quite a bit of paperwork currently. She puts it over to the side, though, as you walk in, and just looks at you. Welcome. Good to see you all again.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I'd like to discuss your little assignment yesterday, if I can.
Of course.
Oh, I've talked to the dogs a little bit. Negotiations are going well. But they are having a bit of a problem. And I think you would be the best to do it since you're at least most familiar with their tunnels and they have a bit of respect for you, it seems. It seems deep within one of their tunnels there's a creature. And it's blocking some of their digging progress. They'd like someone to go take care of it.
Okay.
Did they specify what creature it was, or do they not know?
They're not entirely sure. They take care of it themselves. It was a threat they knew, but they're a little unsure what this is, I'm afraid.
They could use some backup then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to do it if you ponies are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what's what.
I hope
We're
you
gonna
all...
find a way to go above ground first. If we could do that.
Yeah,
We'll do it, Your Majesty.
of course.
Well, thank you all very much. Well, come back to me when it's done and we'll discuss going forward then, alright?
Thank you.
Okay.
She goes back to her paperwork and some guards show you out.
I wasn't expecting to see Celestia again anytime soon. I kind of thought we would get our orders from Silver Shield.
Well, she is Silver Shield boss, more or less. I mean, who knows? Maybe Silver Shield is busy with his own stuff.
That's true.
So, should we go see the Diamond Dogs and see what this creature is?
Yeah.
We could get some nose plugs first.
Maybe you can.
It's not a horrible idea.
They're pretty big nostrils, though.
It's
You are-
easy enough though to
But
find...
I'm assuming they don't make nose plugs the size for ponies.
There's something.
No, they only make them human size. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, totally.
What's a human?
Stop.
Alright, so,
If you wanted to make something like that, you could probably roll mechanics. If you wanted to find a way to...
Wouldn't
I'm
you
not
rather
gonna
have
get
the person with the +8 roll it?
If you're volunteering. Yeah, that's a 24 then for you.
Cool.
Basically, after thinking about this, you're able to just get some cloth and some flowers and basically just tie them to underneath your nose to kind of something
Hey.
good smelling right there, just kind of block it. You know?
Hey, you get oxygen with it too.
Yeah. And yeah, you guys all have these contraptions on the list if you want.
alright. I mean, I've smelled worse, but I could go without the smells.
I mean, flowers never hurt nobody. Unless they're poison joke.
Oh, I can't wait for like 2 weeks. Okay. You guys head towards the hole where the tent was, at least, and you now see that there's something of a larger tent over where this hole is. There are 2 guards stationed outside of it.
Hi, Princess Celestia sent us.
Right. Go on in.
Alright.
And you go in. The dogs have actually kind of scraped together something of a stairway down. And,
How nice of them.
make it easier for the new workforce to kind of cooperate with them.
Nice.
So, you guys gonna head on down, I assume?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. I hate tunnels.
Yeah.
Find some sort of...
I'll shine. Is there light?
It's lit pretty well, actually. There's
It's lit
torches
pretty
every
well?
now and again.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so
You get to the bottom then, I assume. And there are 2 diamond dogs standing there. And one of them just looks at you. Ponies. Come, I show you what need be done. And he just starts walking.
Yeah, we're here to deal with a creature.
I know who you are.
Alright, just wanted to be sure.
Dog's not that dumb.
Okay. I wasn't saying you were dumb, it's just, you know, I'm sure there's lots of ponies coming down here.
iron,
Foot.
iron,
Mouth.
Hoof.
Mouth, yeah, sorry.
iron. Just
Okay.
trust me. Trust me on this one.
And you guys walk through the main area, and it seems the dog's actually taking kind of a day off for now, as all this stuff gets sorted out. And he leads you down a couple tunnels, and eventually he points to one and says, "Down there. Creature, many gems as well."
We'll see what we can do.
Do you have any idea what it is?
Big worm.
Big worm.
Doesn't sound like fun.
Can we ride it?
I will not stop Crazy Pony.
Do you know if there's any other tunnels leading up to the surface anywhere near here that we can possibly?
You know also about it. You're actually rather deep.
Okay.
So, yeah, you're You're getting closer to the middle of the mountain right now than the outside. So no, probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just ascertain that from how you've been walking. The underground sense isn't that good, but you know you've been kind of heading downwards more than upwards. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that's not a lot of information.
Big worm. That's all you know about it?
Yes. We did not wish to antagonize it. It seemed violent.
Okay. Has anybody been hurt or killed by it?
One dog sick for several days.
Sick.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
You want to give me a history? Or
Oh, I think I have history. Yeah, I have history.
I'll let you make the history roll for this, I suppose. What's
+3.
the 16 for you?
Okay.
And
That's knowledge, right?
Yep.
yes.
Okay, so that only brings me to about...
Is it below 20?
Yes, it's below 20.
Well, there we go. You guys don't have anything for this then. There's a couple serpent-like creatures out there, or worm-like ones, but nothing like this that you can... Not enough to go on, really. Is the problem.
Yeah.
So we'll have to look at it to really identify it.
If you're lucky.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Any pony got stealth?
yeah, I got stealth.
No,
We might need it later.
Yeah. I mean, I can hide myself, but you know.
Yeah.
Actually, I have pretty low stealth. It's just my stealth mode.
Just stick your head in the dirt.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
discovered.
If I need to, I'm a certified dirt ninja.
That should have been a pony named Dirt Ninja.
Dirt ninja.
The earthiest of earth ponies.
Ha ha ha. I'll just sit here and think of racial jokes for all of you too.
Have fun with me. But yeah, you guys ever going to actually go down this tunnel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. So, you guys proceed. You walk for a little bit. Is anyone doing anything as you walk?
Let's talk about our strategy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Is there any moisture in the air?
Not really.
You
Okay.
can't,
I guess that
you can't use your ice powers, darn.
Like I'm gonna try and I want to try and condense it into clouds so I can shoot lightning from them or something.
If you put it's impossible not to have any kind in this kind of area, but not a lot. It would take time.
Okay.
You're really out of your element here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry.
And none of us are really animal people.
Well, we are animal people, but not animal.
Stop. Stop right now.
All right.
So,
We proceed.
Yeah.
as you eventually come around a corner, then you see a large worm creature. It seems to be resting peacefully for now, at least.
How big is it?
Just how do I put this? Big enough it could. Its head is big enough it could probably not bite you, not eat you whole, but in probably 2 to 3 bites. It's relatively large. Has big purple scales, a red mane. Its head is kind of a pinker color.
All right.
Any of you ponies seen this before?
Once again, anyone who wants to roll a history.
So yeah, I guess I can.
No.
I got 9. I can try. What do I roll? 20?
18
Yep, here.
plus
I'll have to do it.
7. That's a
What's this? 6.
25 for me.
That'll do it eventually. You actually remember vaguely rumors of this creature. It's called a tazzleworm. You know that their breath can carry some very dangerous diseases.
Uh-oh.
That is one of their main defense.
Glad we got these.
Yeah,
we change these nose coverings into mouth coverings?
I mean, it's kind of snap as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
Okay.
Just for the sake of how these kind of things work.
We may be in a little bit of danger, so we should probably. Nope. We should probably keep a safe distance from them, but at the same time, we promise these diamond dogs that we do something about it.
Is it intelligent?
Not enough for communication.
Oh,
Splendid.
It's a
lovely.
How well does it dig?
It's a subterranean creature.
Okay, so it digs very
about
well.
as well as you can.
Decently enough.
So it wouldn't care if we bust a cave in or something.
No.
I mean, it might hurt it a little bit if enough rocks fall on it, but it'd probably free itself. And remember, the dogs do want to continue to dig down here eventually.
Yeah, but they can just dig to the cave in.
Yeah, but if the worm's still there, stuck.
and
not
plus,
dead.
you never know. There could be jewels underneath where it's sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Point is, it's
diamond-
not a guaranteed solution in any reason.
Okay.
Oh Lord. Celestia. What are we gonna do?
If there's a non-violent way to do this, I'm not seeing it.
Yeah. I mean, it can't communicate. This thing is very dangerous. It basically carries infectious fumes to get ponies sick.
Do we know what it eats? Other than probably ponies.
It's a worm. You know, it satisfies itself on dirt and other such things. But if solid matter gets within its reach, it won't stop. You know, it's made to bite through rock, and it knows its teeth are prey. It doesn't necessarily search out meat to eat, but it's not outside of its diet.
Can I try to cook it a tasty meal with dirt? I mean,
I won't stop you.
I mean, like, what else are our options? I knew I should have taken the animal communication skills. I was like, this is probably, oh no, it'll be fine.
No, we don't need it.
It's more important that I stick my hand in.
Can anybody open a time portal and get Fluttershy?
No,
No.
Yeah.
no, not yet. Maybe him eventually. Maybe Gadget eventually.
Can we go back to the surface and look for someone who's good with animals?
Make a bit
I
of
won't
fun.
stop you.
It's not a bad idea.
I mean, we're really out of our depth here, guys. Unless we want to try to...
Get it, because we're
Get it? Because we're deep underground at
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Right now, the best thing we can... unless we actually want to try to engage this thing in combat and kill this thing...
We'll drive it off.
Or drive...
We don't always have to hit it till it's dead, after all.
Yeah.
That's true.
True.
Then again, if we drive it off, well, where will it go next?
Exactly. Let me just piss it off. Get it to call its friends. Are these solitary creatures, or do they?
With her, well, she actually not this point. Not a whole lot's known about these things.
Okay.
You know its name and a little bit about it from stories, but you're not a specialist in this kind of creature.
Yeah.
I mean, you were joking earlier, but if we could ride them, they'd be great to help with the digging.
You say I'm joking.
Huh.
Yeah, but at the same time, these things have breath that will.
oh, sickness.
Yeah.
Don't let it be.
Yeah. There's ways around it.
And I'm pretty sure there's. I mean, if we were to go with your idea of riding the thing, how are we going to get rid of its sick breath or whatever it is?
My idea isn't exactly an idea. It's more like an end. We need the means to get there.
There's things that could be done technically, though.
Yeah, but this
We
thing
have
can't
black
even
holes.
communicate with us. How is it going to learn to let ponies or diamond dogs ride it?
Hmm.
Well, I mean, out of game, people ride horses and we can't communicate with them.
But we are horses.
Shut up.
Point is, there is things that can be done here. I'm gonna let you guys figure it out. I'm gonna get a drink up on.
Okay.
Fine.
I say, are we allowed to split up a little bit?
I
We Maybe we can look for like some kind of animal trainer in a.
Yeah, like if I mean, we got a whole refugee camp. There's got to be somebody up there who knows about animals.
I have a really bad idea.
Yeah, I've got a 10 in street smarts, so would that help me find?
I have any horse sense.
I do have
Probably
streetwise too.
So, what's the plan, guys? You getting one?
Try to look for
Try that
somebody.
first.
Not a bad idea.
I don't.
You all going up to the surface?
Yeah, we're not warriors. We can't tussle. Well,
We may be.
we might have to.
If I was above ground, I'd be better at this.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, eventually you'll probably end up in Cloudsdale, then these guys will have fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can shoot lightning.
You can't
I
say
can too.
coincidence? I think not. You guys, as you guys start to walk away, the dog is kind of at the end of the tunnel. He's like, you take care of it, ponies?
Not right now.
Not yet.
Not
It's
yet.
probably-
We're going to get something that we need to deal with it.
We will take care of it though.
Yes.
Hurry back. The dogs want to get back to work.
In the meantime, don't let any dogs go down there.
We know to avoid this tunnel.
Good.
Dogs not dumb.
Alright, let's head to the surface.
Okay, so we head to the surface.
You guys are back at the surface, smelling and looking slightly dirtier than before.
Dirt in my wings.
All right. I'm gonna roll for street smarts. Try to find some pony who can help us
Alright.
with this thing.
I'll do that.
Yeah, me too.
Ah.
It's a
17.
good roll.
Not in that one. James is off to a good start today.
12. And what would that be?
So
It was
Streetwise.
I got 27 with that.
27.
Streetwise would be
Sense plus straight lines.
4 cents, yep.
4 cents. So I only got 19.
Alright. Well, you guys don't get a whole lot. You two, at least, FreeStyle and Gadget don't. Iron, though, he remembers in his journey here, he actually helped get a very skilled animal handler here along the way. And he's able to track her down. Let me find her. Yeah, that'll do. A male earth pony known as Bluegrass Nectar. He actually used to train several creatures, and he's not very familiar with this animal that you described to him, but he's willing to give it a shot. Nothing he hasn't tamed or at least subdued to some extent.
Okay.
So he's willing to, if you're willing to escort him down.
Thanks for your help, Bluegrass.
I owe you a favor, and I settle my debts. So, yeah.
Wait, he's gonna need one of these before we go down.
Yeah, we never actually took off those flower rounds.
Probably not. You guys are able to get one for him pretty quickly. He thanks you for it.
You know all it is cloth and flour. Pick your flowers.
Yeah. We're even up to this, though, so don't count on it again. Too much going on right now for me to be risking my life.
Of course.
And if it does go south, you can just book it.
That's the plan. So you take him down there, and he looks at it and he's just like, ooh, this will be a fun time, won't it?
To say the least, yes.
Alright, Iron, you stay next to me.
Okay.
This goes bad. I'm tripping you and running.
Oh.
Understand?
Understood.
He does have stealth. He
He'll
could
trip
become
on
a
his
di-
own, don't
He
worry
could
about
become a
that.
dirt ninja.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how Bluegrass does, shall we?
Yes.
Oh,
Come
on.
No, not once. No, not once.
What's Bluegrass's persuasion?
Oh god, what are you doing? And I'm gonna give him a flat bonus to this. Let's see how he does on multiple rolls. And Iron, would you like to assist him at all?
My element of harmony is generosity, and I provide a plus 15 bonus to an allied skill check.
Oh, that's good.
Well, that's if you want to spend your magic point.
Yeah, if I don't use my magic point for much else.
Alright.
So if this goes south, I'd be more than willing.
Remember, it's going to be 3 different rolls, so...
Do I have to pick one before it rolls?
You can no, after it's rolled, you can use it. But I'm more asking on a general assistance. Do you want to roll to see if you can give him a bonus?
Sure.
Because remember, this ability is whenever successfully the creature on a skill check, plus a +4. Friends indeed. That's what's going on. So you want to give me a roll here as well?
Yeah.
Alright. Here's some. Okay, yeah, he could use some. Good job, guys. Double 10s. Let's see, what am I even adding for this? Acrobatics, okay, history, heal, perception, persuasion. I think the first check is actually going to be a history check.
Okay.
How'd you do? History check.
History check. History 10 plus 9.
Okay, you're actually able to. You two kind of sit down for a minute and examine and kind of discuss how exactly best to handle this on your limited knowledge of this thing, and you guys eventually come to something of a plan.
Okay.
Now it's actually time for first contact. This is going to be persuasion, I suppose.
All right.
All right. It's pretty good for him.
Very good. Nice.
Okay. You don't get in the way exactly.
Okay.
But you're not the most helpful in this regard as you both kind of walk up and Bluegrass just kind of gently pets it, tries to soothe it awake.
Okay.
Oh God.
And it doesn't respond in a hostile sense.
Doesn't respond hostile.
He hasn't tried to kill us.
Define hostile.
And finally, we're going to do a perception check.
All right. A perception 8.
All right. Okay.
Oh, crap.
God.
Oh!
20.
That's
Nice.
okay. You have
Iron rolls a 20.
hold on a second. You have a nat 20 on your assistance. That being said, he rolled a 2. You are very observant, but you still might want to chuck that magic point onto this because yours is only an assistant. It's not the actual roll. So
Yeah, I would.
with your magic point and your aid, you're able to work with Bluegrass to kind of watch how this thing reacts to Bluegrass's actions and help him adapt to dealing with it along the way
Okay.
as he continues to soothe the creature and, you know, get it to calm down and all that. And he kind of connects to it to an extent, and
Cool.
he says, all right, I think I can get this thing to at least move somewhere else for now. Any idea where?
You ask the dogs.
You want him to go and...
Yeah, I'll go ask the dogs.
He tells you there's a tunnel they mined out that he can send them to. Dog tells you basically it's where to get where it is, and yeah, you
Not a bad idea.
give this information back to Bluegrass, I assume.
Yeah.
So I was alright. I'm gonna get him moved. You guys want to make sure the rest, make sure there's a clear way. Iron, you stay with me.
Of course.
Alrighty.
So yeah, you guys work together, I assume, and kind of warn everyone, let them know that the thing's coming through.
Yes.
Alright. And this thing gets settled down to a new location. Bluegrass is just like, oh, okay. Starts to walk, it goes back to sleep, and Bluegrass kind of starts walking away from the fire. He's like, that was interesting.
Yes.
Hey, you never done it before. Now you got experience with that.
Yeah.
Never doing it again.
Nope.
Never
Yeah.
doing it again.
Fair enough.
I don't.
Okay.
I'm not a manticore tamer. Okay. I
Of
prefer
course.
bunnies. I'm gonna go back to bunnies.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Yeah, you
might-
stick with the bunnies, Bluegrass.
You might want to take a bath too, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Head down to the river.
Thank you so much, Bluegrass.
It's my pleasure. Just be careful what you're doing out there, right?
Thanks.
Rest of you, just don't die.
Slip
I
line.
promise.
And
Thank you so much.
you all kind of head back to the surface, I assume. Dogs seem pretty happy and already
Yeah.
starting to get back to work.
Of course, we tell the dogs it's
They,
safe to go.
you had to basically bring this thing through their main home.
Yeah.
So they,
Dog's not dumb.
Yeah, dog's not dumb.
and yeah, at this point, you know, like, what are you all doing now after you're back on the surface and this one's more or less been done?
Taking a bath.
I'm
Yeah,
taking a
okay,
bath.
good,
Yeah.
good.
Get whatever was on that thing off me because I don't want to get any other ponies sick.
Yes.
Vigorously scrub my wings.
Especially,
Training.
yeah, especially me, who's closest to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys all wash as thoroughly as you can, and then you are fresher. What now?
Well, head back to Celestia.
Yeah, because she did ask us to come to her once we were done.
Yeah. You guys go back to her, and she greets you. I've been told already by what you've done by the dogs. We're both very thankful for it.
Thank you.
From here on, I believe you've proven yourselves worthy of this job, and I'm happy I made the right decision to appoint you to it. I have a small reward for you if you accept it.
Of course.
And
Thank you.
I wish you all the best of luck going forward. Continue to work with Silver Shield to get things going from here. I have much more important things to deal with right now, I'm afraid.
Of course. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Alright, and with that, you all level up. Which includes a little bit of gold, I believe, for you to buy new things. And so, we're going to take a quick break and be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Troubles might be brewing.
You're gonna Silver Shield, what else needs to be done? You can go on Silver Shield.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
if you want. So, you guys gonna go do that?
Yeah.
You track him down after a little bit. The guards are happy to point you in his way after all. And he's kind of helping a few more people get situated. Turns to you. Hello there.
Hey.
What can I do for you for?
We were just wondering if there's anything you could use some assistance or help with.
Well, I took care of the missing pony problem, I see, right?
Yep.
Well, come with me. I have something I can talk to you about.
Alright.
And he takes you to a more secluded area of the camp. Says, alright, it's two things that I could use your skills with, quite honestly. One of them is the guard is shaping up slowly. They need someone who's seen some combat to kind of help get them in shape. From what I've been told, you've handled some diamond dogs recently, which is impressive to say the least, considering. They need to know that even people like you, simple people, not a military background, can handle a threat. You need to see this. Hopefully it'll get some spunk back in them and they can get to work better. Besides that, we have rumors of possibly a group of rebels in our midst.
No.
Figures.
Either way, both are an issue. The sooner the guard's back on track, the sooner we can get things safe around here. We don't know if the rebels are ever going to cause us a threat, though, or anytime soon. No urgency in either of these, but the sooner the better. If you want, we'll be sending you for if you want to know how to help the guard. Best way, though, is to send you out to the front line a little bit. Closer towards the bottom of the mountain. Sergeant is leading the group down there, trying to keep back some of the wild beasts. Be a good place to show off your combat prowess if you're interested. Besides that, I have information that might be of use if you're looking to track down the rebels. Whatever you want to do, let me know.
Sounds like a good thing to do.
Which one?
One.
Oh, sorry. Helping out the guards.
Yeah.
We could leave the guard in training exercise to ferret out rebels.
Yeah, there you go.
Combine them both into one.
Not exactly what needs to be done is a problem.
Okay.
The guard needs to know how to fight. Is the big thing, and
Well, when we find the rebels, we fight them.
maybe
Oh, Scarlet.
might not be into
We
that.
need to handle one problem at a time. I mean,
I like the inventiveness, but it's not exactly what's required.
I mean, come on. If they can't fight if they can't fight in combat at all, what makes you think they're gonna be able to track down these rebels?
Okay. Let's go help them fight and then we'll have them on trails.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Let's go.
So he says, "All right, head down the base of the mountain, follow the road. There's a fob set up down there, forward operation base. they should be able to set you straight there. Alright?
Alright.
Okay.
So, yeah. He just walks off. You guys gonna grab anything before you go? This is gonna be you're gonna be out of the city for a bit, so.
Food,
Yeah, fair enough.
confetti.
Appreciated.
Nuts, bolts.
What?
Anything to get?
I don't have anything else that I really need to get, so I think I'll be okay.
Alright. Just want to make sure. So yeah, you guys head out. It's about an hour, it's about an hour and a half walk to this forward operation base. And you see there's a couple of tents here and something of a makeshift barricade. And it's all pointed in the direction of the Everfree, which is, you can see, considerably closer than it was probably when you all got here. A little bit closer at least.
Well, that's not a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least we know what they're trying to block.
Mm-hmm. So, and you see that for the most part, the people in the guards in this camp seem a little, morale's not high. Yeah, morale's not high. And there's a kind of off-white, kind of like, not perfect white, but just kind of a little, like what you'd expect when you walk into a painted room, like this kind of white. This kind of eggshelly white, you know what I mean?
Okay.
With a purple mane underneath another white bandana. Who's trying to keep things on, trying to get her morale boost of the soldiers, flying around. It's like, hey, come on, shape up. We gotta stay in order. Don't know when we could be attacked next, alright? Everyone pay attention, okay? Just, the guard is taking it. The guards seem to be taking it alright, but the fact that they're being reminded that they could be attacked and die in a second isn't exactly helping get morale better.
Wow.
No, that does not seem to be helping at all. I mean, come on, you're basically saying you're gonna die. You're gonna die next if you don't do this.
Dang, were the Pegasi like the bulk of the equestrian military before the rebellion?
Nice bit. But, well, most of this group is Earth Ponies and Unicorns.
Okay.
It's just this Pegasus is our ranking officer.
Maybe she was part of the rebellion.
Racist.
Yeah, just a tad.
Yeah.
Just a tad.
Sorry.
Sorry, just stop it.
Hello there.
Oh, more recruits? Welcome.
Yes.
We're here to whip your troops into shape.
Yes.
We've been sent by Silver Shield.
Ah, of course. Right. Welcome aboard then. Name's Celestia. How are you all?
We're fine.
Calm down, both of you. Right.
Nice to meet you. My name's FreeStyle.
Pleasure to meet you, FreeStyle, and the rest of y'all.
Gadget.
Scarlet Nocturne.
Iron flower.
Well, like I said, pleasure to meet you, Sergeant Celestia. I'm in charge of this base right now. Trying to get my men in line.
Yeah, I'm proud of them.
The attacks have been somewhat more frequent recently, and I'm not having a whole lot of support, quite honestly. Lost a couple people just the other day.
You said they're more frequent. Do they come from one specific source?
The Everfree.
The Everfree? Okay.
Not a whole lot else to say there.
Monsters mostly.
Timberwolves, Hydras, a little bit of everything.
Anything that requires immediate attention?
Immediate? No. The border seems to be clear. They'll come at us when they come. No sense sending patrols out into there. Magic doesn't work right in the Everfree after all.
That is true.
Too risky. We're just supposed to hold the line and make sure nothing gets through. Or at least if it does, someone gets back to one Silver Shield before it gets to them.
Okay.
How's getting these troops in the shape going?
They've been trained well, but they're not warriors. They're civilians who hope to earn some glory and help protect some people, and they're doing it, but they didn't think the death toll would be quite as big as it has been. They're just a little falling behind, I'm afraid.
Have you taught them some combat?
Of course, we trained as best as we can do in a short period of time. Run drills every day.
Huh.
Some show more promise than others, but at the end of the day, it's hard to train someone to fight a magical wolf.
That is true. So, are they all taught the same combat tricks?
The basics. We don't have a whole lot of time for much else, so yes.
How many of them are there?
At this place, only about 30.
30.
Mostly earth ponies, 5 Pegasi, 4 unicorns. Outside of that,
Fortifications?
she mentions through the wooden barricade setup. That's crude, but it's hard to get it's not exactly easy to get the resources to do like a massive wall. Space is made to be temporary and possibly mobile after all.
Oh, wow.
Any ideas, Gadget? Maybe we could put the troops towards building something ridiculous that would...
I mean, I could build something ridiculous myself.
I mean, we could do it together considering we both have the...
I mean, maybe...
The crazy contraption thing.
Yeah.
I have fabricate now.
Nice.
Maybe if, maybe, I don't know, maybe if we, like, got them working together towards something that would help improve their morale, if they accomplished something, like, you know...
Also shows the
More.
strengths in the troops as well.
Yeah.
I could probably build a catapult. That would work against the Hydra.
A catapult.
Applicable, they'll still be better.
Siege equipment isn't the option. They actually do have some stuff. Equipment isn't the issue. It's the fact that they're losing more than they thought, and these aren't Trent soldiers.
Yeah.
They don't have that mentality yet,
And
and it hurts their morale quite a lot.
And considering magic doesn't work really well with them.
And you can also tell Balestra is a competent soldier and a leader, but she can only do so much out here.
Yeah.
She can command us. You can assume she's pretty competent in battle and keeping troops in line, but when it comes to something like this, she's not the best.
Balestra, what's your military background?
Served in the war, fought against the rebels, led troops in, leading troops now. Came from military background, it's a family thing.
Ah, so it's kind of in your blood.
Always has been. Part of the Kicker clan, after all, it's what we do.
Guys, where are we gonna go with this?
I say fortifications. I mean, if they need to hold the line, then...
what they need is the morale. So
Once again, you were basically told you just had to get out here and kick some butt, prove that it can be done efficiently and well. That's really all you were asked to do.
Okay.
There's more you could probably think up, but
We can do that first. The morale is the most pressing issue.
yeah.
I mean, if they're fighting against creatures of the Everfree Forest, magic isn't really going to help that much.
Once you're outside the forest, magic's effective to an extent, but inside the forest, things act weird.
I hate weird.
I like weird.
Very.
Very unnatural.
You're kind of weird is fine, Gadget. It's
Thank you.
dark magic weird.
It's the
Yeah.
nicest thing anyone has ever said to Gadget.
Let's think for a second. First off, we're going to help these ponies fight. How are we going to do it?
We're gonna fight.
Very good, Gadget.
Well, I mean, what are we gonna
Well, like, I'm
We're
assuming they
just
have
spar with them,
We're just
or are we gonna wait?
help them hold the line, I guess. I mean, that's
Yeah, I mean,
basically what he said to do.
Well, I'm saying if all we're gonna do, I was trying to say was like if all we're gonna do here is wait for something to show up and then show them that we can deal with some monsters, then while we're waiting, we might as well build better fortifications.
I'll try. The problem isn't that you care it; it's that the resources aren't exactly available, possibly.
Can I inspect the camp?
Oh,
Can I inspect the camp a little bit?
sure.
Why the heck not?
Oh,
That's
that
going
would...
to be, of course, perception.
Oh, that's gonna be good. So 25.
25. All right. You notice that everything seems to be in line, of course, and what Celestia hasn't been lying to you at all about troops or whatever. Let's see. What else is there really to say? It seemed standard as far as you would actually know. This seems to be pretty standard. Most of them are equipped with some sort of lancers or unicorns of some swords and whatnot. What you would expect their weapons to be. Nothing seems out of place or unordinary. Just people seem a little defeated, and you can't really blame them for it. the attitude in the refugee camp isn't much better after all. But at least they're not looking death in the face every day.
Why don't we talk to some of the soldiers? Get their side of the story.
Okay.
You can just go to talk to. There's a group of them not too far from you could get to.
Yeah.
Easy enough. And
Show up to them.
they just kind of look at you as you approach.
Hello, soldiers. How are all of you today?
Fine. One of them says that brown earth pony with a dark gray hair just kind of looks at you. Yeah, that's fine.
You guys seem so excited to be down here.
They don't even respond to that. They just kind of look at you. What do you want?
We were sent by Silver Shield to kind of look around the what's it called? Your camp. You guys seem to what's the word?
So, is there anything you guys could need help with?
Unless you have better food than what they're feeding us, not really.
I might be able to help.
With that,
I might be able to help with that.
You don't have enough for like 6 people there, don't you?
I have a very... I rebranded my Arcana skill into cooking, and it's 13. So, I don't know, maybe I could be in charge of... have they had lunch yet?
Yeah, it's getting close to dinner at this point.
Dinner time? Okay, maybe I could go over there and take charge of that.
They'd point you in the direction of the mess if you ask.
Okay, off I go.
Alright. What are the rest of you guys doing while he goes to try and enhance and or poison the dinner?
Hey, it's my cutie mark, alright? My cutie mark skill.
And or poison.
Are any of the two running jails or anything?
Huh?
Are any of the two running jails or anything?
There are a couple.
Okay, I'm gonna watch them and critique.
They
provide
seem
advice.
they're there for amateurs. You as you above board know what this is like. You know exactly what you're talking about here. It's just they're a couple weeks in, they're fresh, they're green, they're doing their best they can, but at the end of the day, it's mistake here, mistake there, fundamental stuff there. Nothing very complicated or showy, but yeah. If you actually want to try and teach them at all, I'm actually gonna have you roll athletics.
Okay.
Just
athletics or acrobatics?
athletics.
Okay.
I got
done.
acrobatics.
I have acrobatics, not athletics. That is not gonna work.
Yeah, you're not particularly the best right now either. Just after the long walk and the hassle and everything today, you're a little too worn out. So as you're trying to kind of go through with me, you're a little too winded to do things too properly. But
Okay.
they seem to understand, I guess. It's kind of still confused about who you really are, honestly. I'm not expecting them to just show up and yeah. You two, FreeStyle, Gadget, anything?
I was just kind of gonna walk around the camp and just observe the soldiers, really.
Not a whole lot to say that I haven't already said.
Yeah, I mean they all don't really seem like too happy. They're all just kind of like
Yeah,
sort of.
can't really blame them, honestly, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anything from you, Gadget?
Just watching, waiting for something to happen.
Alright. Iron.
Hi.
You give me a roll.
A roll for
Food.
food.
Let's see how this goes.
Not one.
That one.
10 on the die. What do you get added to that?
Plus 13.
Alright. Yeah, considering the guys in the kitchen are, they're mess sergeants. It's what they're trained to make things official. You're able to spice things up, add a little bit more flavor, a little bit more color to this. It's essentially gray gruel that they've been eating, because they're going to do,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you made it incredibly more palatable.
Alright.
It's not a meal you'd ever want to eat again, but the soldiers actually seem to really appreciate the effort put in.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Way to go, Iron.
Yay.
So yeah, as the night starts to creep in, you all are offered lodgings here for the night.
Oh, thank you.
After I assume you don't want to take the walk hour back and
Nah.
every day.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The night seems to pass, for the most part, you start to go off and drift off for the night. And then, in the middle of the night, you start to hear clanging of metal on metal. And it's just a very dang, 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 something of a warning, you can only assume.
What is that?
What's going on?
And Rand sort of says, something's at the board, something's approaching the barricade, and everyone's running over towards the barricade fast as they can. Getting into combat position.
Mm-hmm.
All of them seem to kind of be shaky, and quite a few nervous glances going around the group. That's obvious to see. Celestia's in the middle of it, flying overhead, trying to get everyone in line, making sure people are in position as best they can be.
Sergeant, what's the problem?
Not sure yet. Someone saw something. Better be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Good point.
Anyone want to make a check?
Oh well.
What kind of check?
Perception.
Yep.
Hey! Everyone else stop.
Sure.
20.
Actually, no, everyone else roll yet if you want.
Nah. Got a 20. It's fine.
Yeah, still.
Unless somebody not once.
You take kind of a fly up and you see a dozen eyes look back at you, 6 sets of glowing green eyes spread across the earthly border.
I'm guessing wolves.
Yeah, you reckon you can make out the shape around them with your nat 20 and see if they seem to be these wood constructs of some sort. You actually wouldn't know what these creatures are.
Okay.
Scarlet, did you see anything?
Eyes seem to be on bodies made of wood.
It's still going to be a history check for anyone here. An easy one,
history,
but
May as well roll.
can't hurt. Okay. What about you, FreeStyle? Hey, you both got a 15 on the die, so I'm
Nice.
pretty sure you're good.
That brings me up to...
You passed on the die. It's not a hard check. You recognize wood construct, green eyes, more than likely Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
Uh-oh.
Which you also both know are wolves, of course. Well, a spirit that inhabits a pile of wood, basically, and forms into a body or a construct.
Ran into a few of them on the way to Canterlot.
You probably have seen. You probably have dealt with a couple of these before. And they're pretty nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Their bark is really worse than their bite, as I'm sure you can imagine. Wood isn't very good at puncturing holes in things compared to metal, and especially good at punching holes in armor. But they are still quite large, a little larger than a pony after all. So they still can be quite the threat. So, what are y'all doing?
We have a problem.
Who are you talking to?
Just these three.
Just making sure.
We're getting ready to shoot lightning and stuff.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to wait till they get out of the Everfree Forest if we really want to hurt them with magic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're gonna come at us. We have a barricade here. I mean, that's why it's developed this defensive position.
Mm-hmm.
And the victory will probably help raise the troops' morale, especially if there's no casualties.
That's the big thing.
So basically, what we're saying is we need to fight these things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
peace ain't such
Would
an
be the
option
best
with these
idea.
things.
Are the wolves advancing or are they
Not yet.
Not yet.
Somebody needs to go tell Barlestra.
I'm assuming she
She's
knows these things already?
She said someone saw something. She doesn't. I don't believe she knows what it is.
Sergeant, we have Timberwolves.
Noted.
Thank you.
You heard it, men. Timberwolves, be ready. Pegasi in the skies. Get those clouds ready. Unicorns, fire magic. Get it primed. Earth ponies, hold the line. Cover them when they get in here. Understand?
What kind of weather do you need exactly?
Huh?
Like, what kind of weather conditions would be ideal? I'm asking Celestia.
Dry. Wood burns. So
Then
rain would be best avoided.
take 10 seconds, just wipe out any humidity.
It's appreciated.
Yeah.
Alright, 10 seconds flat. You can do that well enough.
Yep.
You basically concentrate your Pegasi weather magic and kind of form a cloud and just kind of sucks up all the humidity in the air.
Yeah.
Gets a lot darker. You could probably make a little bit of a rain shower with this thing if you wanted to, but you almost just kind of push it to the ground and bury it almost.
Dig a hole, fill it with clouds.
I don't even know.
Or was it clowns? Clouds.
It didn't really stop him. I think he stung too.
We're gonna break this train of
Clouds.
we're gonna break this train of thought because it scares me. Anyone else doing anything?
Relestra said that they burn, considering that they're made of wood.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we should burn them.
Anybody besides me got fire?
Lightning can spark fires.
Battle skills.
Lightning will do it.
Yeah.
Lightning will do it too. I got lightning too.
So one of you does at least besides FreeStyle. Two.
Awesome.
Sorry, Iron.
It's fine.
You could like take a torch and wave it around.
Oh, fire!
Iron, what? I think you should go help the other ponies hold the line. We could probably use some pony strong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where you see them also getting torches ready and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
The fire though this side of the fire just seems to aggravate the wolves though. At this part they start charging towards the line.
How many? Okay.
You see 6 right now.
6.
We start with 2 pips, right? I mean,
Huh?
4 pips, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
At this point I want initiative from everyone.
Alright.
First. I rolled a 15.
Alright, hold on a second because I
Let him get ready first.
You rolled a 7.
If the wolves are coming out,
I got 19.
maybe the 4 of us should go out and meet them first, and if we can look like a bunch of badasses, maybe it'll inspire the troops.
not a horrible idea. Give me a second here. Good job, girl.
What a Relestra roll.
7. Scarlet.
15.
Gadget.
7.
FreeStyle.
19.
Iron, that's an 18. Gadget, reroll.
Okay.
Okay, you got a 7, I got a 19, so. Celestia before you in the order.
Alright.
FreeStyle, you're up first.
Let's see, where are my battle skills? How much do we start off
4
with?
pips.
4 pips? Okay, so and the plus numbers on the side of them is how much we get out of them.
Yep, or costs.
With a fireball, because basically that deals damage to a target creature and each creature adjacent to the target.
Alright.
So, and they all automatically hit, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so let me get the
Great. Anything, just 3?
Yeah,
Alright.
I only roll 1.
Next up is Iron.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna use Energize and give a pip to FreeStyle
Oh, why thank you.
because she's our DPS, right?
Kind of.
Kind of.
And then, yeah.
All right. So I get +1 and she gets +1 pip.
Thank you.
No problem. Pips for everybody.
Not everybody.
Not
Just target.
Well, next turn, you guys can have some pips.
You're like the ogre of giving pips for her.
You guys have any like big AOE attacks you want to build
I
towards?
have a big back.
All
I
right.
have a big one that lets me take over stuff.
We'll see what happens. Speak of the devils, Timberwolves. Alright, did you guys charge like you were talking about, or did you stay behind the barricade?
Still like half the
Alright.
I said we go out and meet them.
No, you'll have time for that next turn. The Timberwolves actually going to spend a lot of their time just still get into the barricade this turn.
Yeah.
They're kind of sacrificing a turn to get into close range against the barricade.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And yeah, Scarlet, yeah.
I'm gonna use Chain Lightning. 1d10 if I roll above a 6. And I can choose a new target for a copy. That's 8. So I'm gonna do 8 damage to 2 of them.
Sure. Which two?
Ones that would have been on like the periphery of the fireball, like not the main target, the ones adjacent to it.
Noted. And that fireball did damage to just the same damage to those on the sides, right? Not half. Yeah, I'm just asking. You strike these things hard with the lightning, and they do seem to actually catch on fire a little bit. You know? They're burning. They're singeing quite a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Give me a second here to do math.
Go Scarlet.
Next up is actually the troops themselves.
Oh, the troops.
Nice.
They cop themselves.
What are they?
They're going to do 1d6 to each of the Timberwolves.
Awesome.
Just as, you know, they're generally...
Yes, roll them all at once.
Not just toss them around.
Ones,
Is that bad?
6s,
It's
and
not
3.
great.
Oh, that's the ever.
I mean, 2 wolves took 6 damage, and then some of them took 1 damage. It varies.
What are the, are they like shooting, are the unicorns like shooting lightning or
But
something?
it's just kind of a general melee. You know?
Okay.
That's a simplified version of it for the sake of it.
Okay.
Because it's going to be a little too much to that. I'm not going to... I have 30 guys here, so...
Okay.
30 on 6, you know, each one does at least a damage.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Alestra's actually up now.
Yeah.
She draws a rapier from her side. It's kind of latched, sticks onto her, and she dives at one of them.
Go, girl.
She's going to do a solid. Well, sure, with these things, it's only going to be 6. She's going to do 4 damage to one of the ones that is you struck with your fireball, and it's actually looking pretty bad now.
Nice.
Alright, give me 1 second to finish writing some stuff down. Because I have to improvise a little bit today.
No.
Wild Timberwolves appeared.
Alright, FreeStyle. Back to the top of the order. We're missing one, did I? Oh no, Gadget, right, my bad.
Gadget. I was like,
That's right.
who's
You're at the, I'm sorry, that's right.
Gadget?
You're at the very bottom, and that's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, he's skipped.
Just because I'm last.
Yeah, it's good.
So
It's a little better initiative.
it
I
happens.
guarantee I won't skip you next time.
It happened. Whatever.
Thank you. She's gonna supercharge, which does 1d8 damage for herself. But if I win a coin flip, well, that's nice.
So, Nicole.
So did Gadget just do 7 damage to herself?
Yeah.
Yep. Alright.
But she was but it is an attack, so I wouldn't get damage.
No. It's just when you're doing stuff. I have that too.
Yeah, no, it's not when you do it to yourself.
Are you using your like?
Well, it
action?
says you and your allies.
Does it include you and your allies?
Yeah.
Okay, you're fine then. Alright.
So you take,
And you have to win a coin flip then?
yeah,
You know, heads, tails.
heads.
On heads? Heads.
Okay. I deal D10 damage to one of the Timberwolves that is not on fire.
Yeah.
It's not on fire.
Alright.
And my pickups.
Is this a lightning based
Slightly
attack?
more.
Yeah, I think so. That is not. Right, so one of the stronger ones you're attacking.
Yeah.
Okay. And you rolled 8.
Yep.
Alright, going down the line. FreeStyle.
Back to me.
Yep.
Okay, so right now, that last pip, so that, and plus your pip that you gave to me, I now have 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'll save that for later. I am going to do another fire spell. This time it's Fire Slash, and that's going to deal 1d10 to a creature. And of course, targeting the walls. Where's my D10?
I just want to leave the dice laid out.
Yeah, I don't know why I put them away. Here they are. 9.
9 damage?
Yeah, 9 damage.
To anyone in particular? Or?
Just a Timberwolf.
Just a Timberwolf?
Yeah, anyone that's like closest to me.
Okay. They are. There's quite a bit of smoldering going on now amongst the Timberwolves.
Nice.
Their magic actually makes them a little bit resistant, so they don't burst into flames instantly, but there is some ember showing now.
Of course.
Which isn't a good sign. Iron.
I'm gonna use Energize on Gadget.
Okay.
+1 pip Gadget.
And then once again to the Timberwolves themselves. So, one actually has gotten close enough to hit FreeStyle. So, actually, I'm gonna. 2 of them going after FreeStyle.
Come at me, bro.
15. Yep.
That's happening too.
I'm happy these things don't have crits. 2 of them. One of them is going to make a swing at Celestia for min damage. And 2 more are going to take a swing at the army.
I don't think I ever wrote my HP down for me.
You should, because I just took you to half.
Yeah.
And finally, one of them is actually going to tackle Iron here.
Oh, okay.
Get ready, Iron.
Take 3 damage,
Okay.
and you are stunned and stuck underneath this thing.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
See how easy grappling can be?
Scarlet.
Can use Arcing Bolt. How many are attacking the army right now? 2.
Huh?
There are 2 Timberwolves attacking the army right now.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, the army in particular, 2 are on. One is on Balestra if she counts, and then 2
Okay.
on
Who are on me?
FreeStyle, and 1 is on Iron.
Alright, I'm gonna do an Arcing Bolt on the 2 attacking the army and the 1 attacking Balestra. 1d6 damage. Or 5.
Okay. Okay. Alright, next up is the army. Fight back on hers.
Dang.
Oh god, that's horrible.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Nothing above a 3.
Yeah, I could tell. It's so weird, but I could kind of tell just by the rolling sound. I'm like, yeah, they're not gonna do that.
Sometimes it doesn't sound as good.
They are very raw recruits, aren't they?
We're getting experience.
They'll get better at dice roll. That's how it works.
Fortunately, no, it's not.
Can I use a utility talent in combat?
Maybe.
Whenever we allowed to use our special moves in combat.
Yeah, you have to tell me what it is, and I'll see.
It's Lego. Gain a +10 bonus to a skill check made to escape from.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
I mean, so you're not being restrained, you're stunned.
Oh.
It kind of knock you. One attack, it just kind of knocks your head a little. Makes you go out a
Okay.
little
I thought it was like.
bit. It is, but we'll worry about that later.
Okay.
Right now you're stunned, so you don't even. You just have to pass your turn.
Alright, cool.
With making sure you.
Wow. Yeah. Stunned.
That cost a lot of pips. Balestra. Oh dear god. Balestra's rolling shit. Gadget, save the day, please, because these troops are failing
Okay.
a lot.
Gadget's the one that's standing over Iron, is it like one of the less damaged ones?
It is one of the more damaged ones actually.
Go for one of the less damaged ones. That was a weird sentence.
So one of these stronger looking
One of the
ones.
stronger looking ones, yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna shout special beam cannon! And unleash payday for 8 pips.
Okay.
Roll 8d4, deal that much damage, reach 4, I roll on the dice. Made an ally gain 1 pip.
Alright, that's good. Nicole, can we borrow a d4? Okay, that's. There's 4d4.
I roll it twice.
So here you can use that. And for every 4, you get another one it is?
I love D4s.
They're so cool.
No 4s, but 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
Nice.
Triangles.
And then another 9, 17.
Lucky your dice, everyone. So you said the one over iron?
No, one of the stronger looking ones.
Alright,
That's what we said.
that's right, my bad.
Yeah, just leave me on the ground. I can take the damage.
Ah.
Yeah, you've got the amulet thing too.
Yeah, I've got some temporary health.
Yeah, and I'm only at half.
That
so.
thing hurt.
Did it do more than 4?
That thing.
Am I just gonna be unconscious for the rest of the battle?
No, we'll see.
Okay.
Alright, top of the order again.
My turn.
FreeStyle, what do you got for us?
On the 2 that are attacking me, I'm going to use Wild Lightning, and for one of them, they're going to get a D12's worth of damage, right, 12, and then the other one's going to get a D10's worth of damage. So 9 and 5.
Okay. Okay. You put a lot of damage out. Some of them are on the verge of collapsing.
Okay.
You guys haven't been concentrating your fire on too many of them though, but they all are in really bad shape.
Nice.
Iron, you're stunned. So, next. Timberwolves. The 2 that are attacking you are going to continue to attack you. FreeStyle.
I would get stunned. No.
4 damage.
It's fine. It's more interesting. It's more interesting that way.
4 damage. Shut up, Scarlet.
The one on top of you is going to bite at you.
Oh no.
Hello, Iron.
Enjoy 15 damage.
Woo.
One of them is going to tackle Balestra,
Brings me down to.
and the other 2 are going to hit the army again.
I'm attacking her out of the air.
Yep, one of them tackles out of there. Army takes a solid 20. Not solid. Scarlet.
Woo.
You need 1 pip.
I
was
can't
kinda
give
hoping.
people pips. I don't have that ability. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna shoot more lightning at people until they die.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna do chain lightning to one of the wolves attacking the army right now. Not enough, just 2 damage.
There we go. Sorry, bad rolls happen. Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
My D6 is really down today. They're in favor of you guys. No, actually, they're against you guys.
I got stunned.
Army.
Come on, guys.
Come on,
guys.
Army. Ooh.
Better. One of them is going to run up and just finally hit the one with a torch that was attacking you, and it
Thank you.
finally lights on fire and collapses.
Thank you, soldier.
The others are going to do decent damage across the board, kind of. They're doing better.
Some of them are just kind of like poking spears at the wolves.
Yeah, some of them just don't know. Some of them just don't know where to hit. Balestra is stunned
Oh no.
because she got tackled. Gadget.
Arcing bolt. 1d6 to the weakest 3.
Huh?
1d6 damage to the 3 weakest ones.
Okay.
So that's beautiful.
Yeah, one.
One damage. Yeah.
You needed to roll a 2 to kill something.
Didn't sacrifice enough dissidents to Celestia.
What?
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 FreeStyle. Let's go. Stop.
My turn.
Yep.
When it says an ally, can I technically use anybody in the army too, or do I have to use one of them?
An ally is accepted. The army is acceptable. Yes.
Okay. Though I don't want to use all my pips in a single sitting. So
Oh, that's fun. Look at what a Gadget did.
Yeah, you saw the pips.
that's true.
Thought she might roll 1-4 on like
Okay.
8 pips.
Actually, I do have a pretty cool one for 6 pips, and that's how many I have right now. It's literally called Go Get the Bastard.
Hey, you want to do it? Go for it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna look at one of the army guys that's closest to me, and then basically what happens is target ally may immediately use following combat trick. Sir, yes sir, it's a free attack. Deal 3 d12 damage to a target creature.
Alright.
And for each 12 you roll, you may trigger your special attack twice instead of once. So, can I have some D12, please? Thank you. Mind if I use your towel?
Mm-hmm. So you yell at a guy and basically he hits hard, right?
Yes.
Can you yell at me? My special attack is really cool.
Okay, this one's kind of on its side, but it's on 6.
Yeah, that's a 9.
Yeah. Oh, it's 9. So 9, 6, and 3. That is 18.
You yell him to shape and he actually strikes one down.
Nice. Nicely done, soldier.
And there's kind of a cheer throughout the army as he just kind of rears back and just bucks one to pieces.
Yeah.
So yes, progress. That's 2 down. And a lot of them in not great shape.
Okay, how many are left? 4?
4.
Okay.
Iron.
Isn't stunned anymore.
You're not stunned.
I'm not stunned?
Yay!
You were trying to get out from underneath this thing?
Yeah.
Give me
It's right, still on top of me.
Give me an athletics to throw it off.
Alright, let me use my Lego.
So you get a bonus to getting rid of this thing.
So go.
That's a 3 on the dice. So
That's a 3.
what are we looking at here?
Let's see, my athletics is 9 plus.
You beat 20, so you're good.
Yeah.
You get that. And now you shove him off, and now you're welcome to attack.
Alright. Let's go with the ones that are on the weaker end.
Yeah, you hit one of the ones in the weaker end, which is one of the ones you just hit off.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
2 damage to that guy.
Yep. Alright, and Iron, now we're back to the Timberwolves. So Balestra is going to take 10 damage.
No.
Army! Only actually 1 on the army right now. Gonna take 2 damage. FreeStyle, 1.
1 for me?
Yep. And Iron, 6.
Does my resist help with that?
Reduces it by how much your resistance is.
2.
4. Scarlet!
I'm gonna use Arcane Ball again.
Alright.
On the 3 that look
Finish
weakest.
that.
Okay, good.
So 2.
That kills 1.
Woo.
Where'd it go? Killed one of them.
Alright. Good job. Army's turn. First off, that's yours, or at least it's not.
Come on, Army.
Come on, Army.
Alright, finally!
No ones!
Finally.
I guess we did help with them.
Alright, they're actually going. The one you just struck with your lightning, one of them is going to fall to the army as they kind of swarm it.
Yay. Adorable.
Adorable. Really?
Yeah, they're all just like, they all just rushed it and just like, they're just like poking it
Like stabbing with, like,
with their
pitchforks
spears.
and,
Yeah,
like,
there's like 5 of them. They're just like, ah. And it's kind of sad, but
They're like
there's so
clubbing
many
with-
of them that it doesn't matter.
They're clubbing it with Nerf pads.
Sure.
Because that's a thing.
Alright. Balestra is going to attempt to get out. She succeeds, and then she's going to strike. 4. Gadget?
Supercharge again.
Alright.
1d8 to myself.
4.
So nothing.
Coin flip.
Yep. Tails.
Tails.
Cool. D10 to one of the strongest one.
Alright. I have to say the strongest one, didn't you?
I did, yes.
Goddamn.
I'm such a moron. Really bad at this.
Freestyle.
How many Timberwolves are
2.
left? 2 are left?
Yep.
Okay.
One is looking to be in considerably better shape than the other.
Okay. And I'm gonna go with Vicious Strike 2, whichever one is weaker. That's one. You gotta be kidding me.
Wow.
See, that's what it was.
2 damage.
We could be doing better, guys.
2 damage.
Could we?
Iron?
Really?
Does anybody need pips?
I think I'm good.
I'm
I
good.
mean, I only have
I can
one,
always use
but
more,
I'll be
but-
fine.
Yeah, I'm good. Like, I'm basically just alternating between some of these.
If anything, I'm gonna need to heal. I did get-
I'm gonna. Seems a bit, you know, they're almost done, but I'm gonna use Curaga,
Alright. What does that do?
aka. It's once per battle, you and up to 5 allies gain 2d8 HP.
Okay.
So give me some 8s.
2d8?
2d8.
You need an 8 here.
No, hold on, there's no rarity.
Okay. Use the one.
No.
7.
7. Alright.
So who's healing? Because it's you and up to 5.
I don't need
Me. You took a nasty hit.
Yeah.
Celestia and some members of the army also took hits.
Yeah, Balestra could probably use it.
Alright, so that's. And you're gonna dump the rest in the army?
Yeah.
Alright, noted.
How much are we getting?
7.
7? Okay, so I'm only down to 30.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
As you run around and patch them up real quick.
Mhm.
I can with 1 HP left and you didn't kill it.
Well, you know.
You're, let's see here. 8 of that damage is going to Balestra, and 6 of that damage is hitting the army.
Let's finish these things off.
Well, you might not get the chance.
Oh.
Actually, hold on, Scarlet.
Scarlet, your turn.
There's 2 left, right?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna chain lane which one was stronger.
The stronger. 3.
Okay. That's all that happens.
Army's turn. Let's see if they can finish this.
Army!
See if it takes. Okay. Just enough to finish it, actually. Like on the dot, as the army surges forward and chops to pieces what the 2 remain on.
chops them up with their nerf. Other brands of that are
No, these 2 nerf swords.
Hooray!
other brands of sword are available.
And at this point, there's a loud cheer that goes up throughout the camp. Balestra flies down to you. Thanks for your help there. With your patching up at the end, we've actually avoided losing anyone.
Awesome.
Otherwise, we probably would have lost 1 or 2. So thank you all for that and the help you gave us today. Men seem a bit more confident, but still got a long way to go. We'll probably be really happy till we bring home a big prize.
I'm gonna go poof bump the one who I said go get the bastard.
Yeah, there's a nice bit of celebration, and yeah, everyone seems to be in considerably better spirits. At this point, though, you all hear a loud howl, and you see the wood of the broken pieces of the wood from the temples all kind of start moving towards the Everfree forest, and then it slowly starts to collect.
No!
Build together
No!
into a large temple the size of a barn.
Oh, come on!